Imagine waking up at 3:17 a.m. because your phone won't stop buzzing. Not messages. Not calls. Emergency alerts. The kind you've only ever seen in disaster movies. You rub your eyes, annoyed, until the room flashes white. Not lightning. The moon. It's brighter than you've ever seen it. Not calm. Not distant. It looks cracked. A dark scar stretches across its surface, glowing faintly as if something inside has woken up. At first, the world thinks it's a glitch, a telescope error, a viral edit. But observatories across the planet confirm the same terrifying truth. The moon has fractured. Social media explodes. News anchors stumble over their words. Scientists whisper phrases they never thought they'd say. Gravitational instability, orbital decay, catastrophic fragmentation. And then a piece breaks free. You can't hear it from Earth, of course. Space is silent. But the sight is deafening. A mountain-sized fragment tears away, slowly drifting outward like a tear falling from a frozen eye. For a few seconds, it seems harmless, almost beautiful. Then the calculations come in. It's not drifting away. It's falling toward us. The moon doesn't just light our nights. It controls the tides. It stabilizes Earth's tilt. It quietly protects us from chaos. And now, it's wounded. Within hours, tidal patterns shift. Coastal cities feel it first. The oceans begin behaving wrong. Water pulls back farther than any normal low tide. Fishing boats tilt on muddy seabeds. Confused whales strand themselves. People walk out onto newly exposed ocean floor, laughing, filming, unaware that the sea is only inhaling. Because when it exhales, it will not stop. As the fragment continues its descent, gravitational forces between Earth and the broken moon intensify. The remaining lunar mass shifts unevenly. Tidal bulges grow extreme. In Tokyo, the water vanishes from the harbor. In New York, the Atlantic retreats nearly a mile. In Karachi, fishermen stare at the seabed stretching farther than their grandfathers ever imagined. And then the horizon rises. Not the sun. Water. A wall of ocean hundreds of feet high begins racing toward coastlines. Not one tsunami. Dozens. Simultaneous. Perfectly timed by physics. Sirens scream. People run. Cars jam highways. Planes are grounded. Helicopters swarm the skies, trying to rescue those who can't escape. The first impact hits Indonesia. Entire islands disappear beneath roaring water. Within hours, coastlines worldwide are erased. But that's just the beginning. The lunar fragment is still coming. Astronomers refine their models. It's roughly 80 kilometers wide, bigger than the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs. Unlike a typical asteroid, this is made of the very material that shaped Earth's tides for billions of years. Now it's a bullet. Governments hold emergency meetings. Some suggest launching nuclear weapons to break it apart. But break it into what? Thousands of smaller impacts? There isn't enough time. The sky begins to change. The fragment enters Earth's gravitational pull more aggressively, accelerating. As it approaches, its rocky surface starts to glow red from atmospheric friction. It becomes a second sun in the sky, growing larger each night. Children point at it in awe. Adults cry in silence. Religious leaders declare the end of days. Scientists livestream their final explanations. Some people throw parties. Some hide underground. Some simply hold each other and wait. Then the real nightmare unfolds. The moon's remaining mass destabilizes further. Tiny fragments break away like cosmic shrapnel. Meteor showers rain down daily. Satellites are destroyed. Communication systems collapse. GPS fails. Power grids flicker under geomagnetic stress. The nights are no longer peaceful. They burn. When the main fragment finally enters the atmosphere fully, the sky ignites. Imagine every sunset you've ever seen compressed into a single, furious moment. The air screams as the object punches through it. Shockwaves ripple across continents before it even touches ground. It's headed for the Pacific Ocean. There is no safe place. Impact. The explosion releases more energy than every nuclear weapon on Earth combined, multiplied thousands of times. Water instantly vaporizes. A crater forms beneath the sea, miles deep and hundreds wide. The ocean doesn't just rise this time. It explodes outward. Mega-tsunamis circle the globe at jetliner speeds. Coastal regions already devastated are hit again, harder. Entire mountain ranges near the ocean fracture under pressure. But the worst part isn't the water. It's the sky. Trillions of tons of vaporized ocean water and pulverized rock blast into the atmosphere. Debris shoots beyond it, some escaping into space, some falling back down as fiery rain. For days, molten fragments fall from the heavens. Forests ignite. Cities burn. Airplanes can't fly. The sky is clogged with ash and steam. Sunlight dims. And the moon? It's still up there, but broken. Smaller. Jagged. And closer. Yes, closer. The impact has altered Earth's rotation and gravitational balance. The remaining moon begins spiraling inward slowly. Not instantly crashing, but no longer stable. The length of a day changes. Earth's tilt wobbles. Seasons shift violently. Regions that were once temperate freeze within weeks. Others scorch. With so much debris in the atmosphere, sunlight drops dramatically. A global impact winter begins. Crops fail. Supply chains vanish. Panic turns into survival. The world you knew is gone within months. But humanity doesn't disappear quietly. Underground facilities become sanctuaries. Scientists work desperately to model the moon's new orbit. Engineers attempt impossible ideas. Mass drivers, gravitational tugs, anything to nudge it back. But you can't push a celestial body with hope. The moon continues its slow descent. Over years, tidal forces grow extreme again, but this time permanently. Coastal living is no longer possible. The oceans slosh unpredictably, flooding and retreating in violent cycles. Earthquakes become routine. The planet's crust strains under new gravitational stress. Volcanoes awaken worldwide, painting the darkened sky with red scars. And every night, the moon looms larger. It fills more of the sky each year. Children born after the impact think this is normal. A shattered giant dominating the heavens. Scientists calculate a grim timeline. Decades. Not tomorrow, but soon enough. As the moon drifts closer, tidal locking intensifies. One side of Earth begins experiencing stronger pulls than the other. Oceans migrate. Entire ecosystems collapse. Mass extinctions accelerate. Yet pockets of humanity adapt. Floating cities anchor in safer mid-ocean zones. Underground farms glow with artificial sunlight. Knowledge is preserved. Art survives. Stories survive. Because even at the edge of annihilation, humans tell stories. Then comes the final phase. When the moon crosses what scientists call the Roche limit. The distance at which tidal forces rip a body apart, Earth's gravity begins tearing the remaining moon into pieces. But this time, instead of one massive impact, thousands of fragments form a deadly ring around Earth. For a moment, just a moment, the sky is breathtaking. A brilliant ring system encircles the planet, shimmering like a crown. But beauty in space is often lethal. Fragments begin raining down continuously. Not one apocalypse. 1,000 smaller ones. Cities are abandoned entirely. Humanity retreats deep underground. Eventually, the bombardment slows. The ring stabilizes somewhat. Earth now has a halo of debris where the moon once ruled. Nights are darker without a full moon. Tides are chaotic but weaker overall once much of the mass is gone. Earth's tilt becomes unstable long-term, causing extreme climate swings every few centuries. The planet survives. Barely. Millions of years later, future beings will look up at the sky and see a glittering ring. They'll study ancient records. They'll learn that once, there was a single silver guardian that lit the night and steadied the seas. And that one day, it broke. But here's the quiet truth hidden inside this nightmare. The moon breaking and crashing into Earth is almost impossible under natural conditions. It formed from a colossal collision billions of years ago and has been drifting slowly away from us ever since. Not closer. Farther. Right now, as you read this, the moon is actually moving away, making our days slightly longer over immense timescales. It would take unimaginable forces to reverse that dance. And maybe that's the real comfort. The sky feels fragile when we imagine it cracking. But it has endured asteroid storms, solar flares, and cosmic chaos for billions of years. Still, tonight, when you look up at the moon, notice how calm it seems. How permanent. And imagine, just for a second, what if it wasn't?